Hello and thank you for joining us at the Virtual Contracting Awards, a celebration of a dynamic and vitally important industry. My name's Ian Moore and I'm here from France. This is where we are. Everything's virtual now and I'm virtually coming from France. We've gone back into lockdown just recently, which is good. We're fine with that because our history of industrial inaction means that we are used to not being able to do anything or go anywhere. The government have sent us all out some sophisticated social distancing tools. Don't know if you've ever seen one of these before. That's what we call a sophisticated social distancing tool. You just hold one of them, everybody, and then you're at least 2 baguettes away from each other. And if you've got a really old one as well, if somebody gets too close, you can beat them to death. There was actually a story on the internet recently where a wine producer in the south of France had come up with a method to turn unused wine into hand gel sanitizer, and the whole of France just looked at each other and went, what the hell is unused wine? Nobody had any idea at all. But it's a pleasure. It's a pleasure to be here. We're in France because basically it's the closest place to London we can afford to buy a house. So that's why we're over here. But everything's done on the internet and virtual these days, so you can be wherever you want. And the internet's a wonderful thing. There'll be people here at this celebration whose lives have changed because of the internet. You may have met your partner on a dating website, which is a wonderful thing. There should be no stigma attached to that. I met my wife on a dating website. It was well, it was awkward, frankly. We'd been married 6 years and neither of us should have been there. What I have found during lockdown and during this whole COVID nightmare really is that you have to maintain your own mental health, and my big tip for maintaining your mental health is to stay off social media. It's just awash with opinions. Nobody needs any more opinions. That is my opinion, and you really don't want my opinion, to be perfectly honest with you. I'm in my 40s. I put petrol in a diesel car 4 times, for crying out loud. You really don't want my opinion. I faked my own suicide to avoid my niece's nativity play. You really don't want my opinion on anything. I once spent an hour and a half waiting for my wife in the lingerie department at Marks and Spencer's, knowing full well she was next door in Superdrug. So, like I say, you really don't want my opinion. The only opinion that counts are those of the judges, ladies and gentlemen, at this celebratory event. So, let's get on with it. But before we do, I have a few words on behalf of the team here at the Contracting Awards, who'd like to thank you for all your entries this year and extend a huge congratulations to all the finalists. It's been another turbulent year for contractors and their suppliers alike. However, this has again highlighted just how much great work there is in the industry, specifically around customer care, compliance and innovation. There are hundreds of service providers who work tirelessly to support contractors, and today we look forward to celebrating those that are the leaders in their field. As always, the submissions are extremely impressive and all the finalists should be exceptionally proud of themselves, their respective companies and their teams. There was a very high volume of nominations, so it's taken some intense deliberations and debate to choose the winners today. So a big thank you to all of the independent judges who put so much effort into these awards. And also a massive thank you to our sponsors, without whom we'd not be able to stage this virtual event. Finally, on behalf of everybody involved with the Contracting Awards, again, thank you sincerely for joining us this afternoon and best of luck to all the finalists. So ladies and gentlemen, are we ready to find out who the winners are? Here we go. And the first award for this afternoon is for Best Contractor Innovation, sponsored by Just Accounts. And to announce our shortlist today, please welcome the voice of the National Lottery and Strictly Come Dancing, it's Mr. Alan Dedicoat.
Thanks, Ian. First up are API, Collective Benefits, Go Simple Tax, Paystream, and the CV and Interview Advisors.
Thanks, Alan. And to present this award, please welcome our first sponsor of the show, Killian Fitzsimmons-Wilson, Managing Director of Just Accounts.
Hi, I'm Killian Fitzsimmons-Wilson, Managing Director of Just Accounts. We provide umbrella, limited company and CIS software. I'm very pleased to present the award for Best Contractor Innovation. We feel it's a very important award given the amount of change our sector goes through. It takes businesses that think outside the box and innovate to keep us all moving forward, but more importantly doing the best for our respective customers. Congratulations to all the finalists. It's a great honour to be recognised among your peers. You've done very well to get here. There can only be one winner, and the winner for Best Contractor Innovation is...
Congratulations to PayStream on winning the Best Contractor Innovation category. The judges said that IR35 Comply was an outstanding innovation in a crowded market, which really fulfills a need for contractors. Let's go over to PayStream to hear what they have to say about their win.
Hi, my name's Paul Malley. I'm the Managing Director of PayStream. First of all, a big thank you to Contracting Awards and the panel of judges for choosing PayStream this year. We've been doing IR35 reviews actually for well over 20 years now, and in addition we do develop our own software. With the introduction of the off-payroll rules in the private sector, we thought we would take the opportunity to bring these two competencies together and created IR35 Comply. It's easy to use and has already been used for thousands of reviews by contractors, agencies and clients. Our IT team and our compliance team will be absolutely delighted with this recognition because they've worked so hard in bringing this to the market. Once again, a big thank you to everybody.